Hello everyone, in this tutorial I discuss about amplitude modulation. So it denote as m of t, that's m of t, the source message signal. Okay, the source message signal that is to be transmitted by the sender to its receiver. Okay, transmitted by the sender to the receiver, and its Fourier transform denoted as m of f. So when the receiver gets exponential or any other unreal number, then it's getting to Fourier series or Fourier transform. To move the frequency response of m of t to a new frequency band centered as, like centered as, we get that fc hertz. So we began by noting that the Fourier transform has already revealed a very strong property known as frequency shifting property. Okay, so actually frequency shifting, like or something else, that's the shifting. Okay, so to achieve this goal, and in other words, we need to do is to multiply m of t, that's the m of t is sinusoidal of frequency fc, in such that the equation will be s1 of t equal m of t cos 2 pi fct. Clear? That's the equation. So this immediately achieves the basics aim of modulation by moving the signal frequency content to be centered at plus minus fc. Okay, in that case the equation will be s1 f equal half m f minus fc plus half m f plus fc, cause the modulation of frequency will be uh, half of the message frequency. Okay, so this simple multiplication is in fact allowing changes in the amplitude of sinusoidal s1t, okay, to be proportional to the message signal. So this method is indeed a very valuable modulation known as amplitude modulation. So more broadly, the consider a sinusoidal signal like s of t equal a of t cos omega c plus psi of t. Okay, so there are three variables in sinusoidal equations. One, amplitude, and next is frequency, and next is phase. Mind it, amplitude, frequency and phase in this equation. So the message signal can be used to modulate any of one of these three parameters to allow s of t to carry the information from the transmitter to receiver. Okay, we just change in this one the amplitude, frequency or phase for transmit signal transmitter to receiver. Mind it. So in that case, the amplitude a of t, here the amplitude a of t linearly varies with m of t. Clear? So that's the amplitude modulation, and frequency linearly varies with m of t also, and phase also varies with m of t, which is phase modulation. Clear? So in that case, these are known respectively as amplitude modulation, frequency modulation and phase modulation, which varies with message signal. Okay, so we describe various forms of amplitude modulation in practical communication system, and amplitude modulation are linear and their analysis in the time and frequency domains in simpler. So that's are the amplitude modulation. So thank you everyone. and see you in next tutorial, and subscribe my channel